So as I was going through my day, I was looking at my phone, just checking up on news headlines and updates. And all of a sudden, I saw this headline that said, "Will you get your second $1,200 stimulus by Christmas?" And I thought, no way. There's no way this is a real headline. And then it was Yahoo News. Now, I'm not saying Yahoo News is the best. It's really not. Anyone who's seen their news headlines and their stories, they know half the times they're ridiculous. But I figured I got to check into this because today is November 23rd. Even if they passed a stimulus bill today, a $2 trillion, they all of a sudden, they were drunk with craziness and they all agreed today to pass a stimulus check. You still probably wouldn't get it until mid-December. So how could this even be a headline? There's no way this is real. There's no way this is recent. So I took a look at it and I saw, oh, Shane Murphy wrote this Sunday, November 22nd. So yesterday, as of the recording of this video. So this must be serious. This guy really believes that somehow this can happen. And he went into saying that Americans will be more willing to spend their money if the government comes up with another $1,200 COVID relief payment for them. And basically the amount was 16% of Americans spent more money on holiday gifts this year, but that'll jump to 22% if the government comes through with a $1,200 relief payment. Meanwhile, 37% are planning to spend less this holiday season. I think I will be a part of the group that's going to spend a little bit less this season. I'm not sure about you guys. You can leave that in the comments below. But then he went on to say, what is the possible timing for second stimulus checks? And basically, after reading through most of this stuff, the idea is this: if they can't come to an agreement, then they're probably going to have to wait until the new administration. That's really all they go through. Again, look, but if the negotiations fail again, a deal might have to wait for the new Congress. The negotiations, are they really even negotiating right now? I mean, who is this again? Shane Murphy? Is this Shane Murphy? Yeah, Shane Murphy. They're not even really negotiating right now. I mean, obviously Chuck Schumer said that there was some, good breakthroughs, he said, from their last meeting, their last sit down. There's no breakthroughs. There's no negotiations. There's a possible targeted stimulus that they're looking to do, but no 2.2 trillion, 2.3 trillion. There's not even close to coming to an agreement. Almost impossible. If you're a watcher of this channel, if you want to know the next thing to look forward to when it comes to another stimulus payment, it's the senatorial runoffs that are going to happen in Georgia. It's going to start in mid-December. Early voting is going to start December 15th, around that area, and it's going to end around the beginning of January. So January 5th, something like that. That's going to be the actual election, and then you'll get the results. Take a look at those senatorial races and see what happens. Is a Republican and a Democrat going to win? Are two Republicans going to win? Are two Democrats going to win? Depending on the results of that race is going to indicate the future of the stimulus and how it's going to be approached by the House leader. If that's Nancy Pelosi, most likely it will be, although there's some news stories out there saying that possibly she won't be the House leader. I don't know. In my opinion, it's most likely that she will be. But if two Democrats take it, then that will change everything. I will come out with a video that's going to probably tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to happen because now they have the House majority, they have the Senate majority, and they're going to be able to put a bill through. They have the presidency, and they're going to figure out a way to pass it through every single branch of government that needs to get it passed through. The Democrats will, of course. But at the senatorial race, if one of them goes to a Republican, then it's not going to happen like that. It's going to happen completely differently. I think it still will happen, but maybe not the way that we all want it to happen. Maybe the big stimulus payout for the American people, unemployment, stimulus checks, and all the rest. But a stimulus check by Christmas? Not a chance, Shane Murphy. Not a chance. Not even close. Not even if it passed today. It would barely make it to us if it passed today. So I thought this was kind of crazy. I know there's like headlines like this all over the place that pop up over and over and over again. What is your next stimulus going to look like? What are the chances? And it's just basically it's all clickbaity stuff. And you could say that my title today was clickbait, but I'm going to say it wasn't because I was reviewing a title that actually said this. And so therefore it wasn't actual, kind of clickbait because it's like interesting and you want to click on it to see what it's about, but it's not clickbait as far as being dishonest. I'm literally reviewing this article. So I figured I'd bring it to you. Be careful of all that stuff. The next thing you want to watch for is the senatorial races in Georgia. That's going to be the next indicator of what's going to happen with the next stimulus payment.